don't know what happened, but we got cut off on the first live stream. So, as I was saying, it's a beautiful peony. I cannot tell you the variety, but I love them. I absolutely love them. Hopefully my Greek oregano will come back. Mark cut it down when he was cutting the mint back. Oh, I was so bummed out about that, but hopefully it will come back. And if anybody is in the chat room, forgive me, I'm on my phone videotaping this and it's bright out here and I can't check any chats while I'm videotaping, so that's just the way it is. So hope you can enjoy, or somebody can enjoy this. So thankfully this rosemary is doing wonderful on the end here of this semi-raised bed garden made out of brick border. My lavender is doing wonderful. I've already gotten one cutting so far, but it is a chore to keep up with it, I tell you. It's all I can do. Some more rosemary on the other end here. And I'm so thankful for my Nigella reseeding itself. Finally, I can have plenty of it reseeding itself. Coropsis, I think. Comes back every year. I used to have some black-eyed Susan here, but it just died out and didn't reseed itself anymore. Some more. This is the tall version of the lavender. I couldn't tell you what variety, but it's the tall, spiky ones. And I have a little tiny, short one right there. And some more rosemary interspersed here and there that I got from Edible Landscaping. My dear bachelor buttons. Sometimes I would get a lot more, but I'm just thankful that it did reseed itself some. I did buy some more bachelor buttons. Seeds, I think. Either that or I have some and I want to plant some more. Because they're just so pretty. It's such a beautiful day. I'm so thankful for the mountain view over there, the blue skies, the trees. Dead-headed. A little hoop structure that Mark made. Had some greens in there. And this was a happy accident. We used to keep our wood chip piles that we got when we had access to get them from, Asplund that did tree work around here. And at that time, we could get all that we could get. So we had piles starting from there and all the way over. They said, we'll bring as much as you want. And then finally, Mark put the stops on them because he said we got too much and it was taking up too much room. But that was a sad day because I knew that was the beginning of the end, because it is so hard to get those people. Now we just can't get to those people. So he has a wood chipper, but that, only does but so much. So it made for some good soil when it breaks down. So the weeds had gotten to it, but I said last year I'm going to plant some stuff here because we tried planting it in the other garden 2 different times and it did not take. And I said, I'm going to just plant some stuff here. And I raised my first pumpkins ever. So it could be done. And got Mark and I, we planted these a couple weeks ago. So I'll tell you what's here. We have some Boston cucumber pickling. 1, 2, 3 mounds. Garden sweet cucumber. So I think we planted 2 mounds, but only 1 mound came up. So we replanted here Hale's Best muskmelon. We'll see if that comes up. Edson muskmelon came up a couple. Kansas muskmelon, a couple of mounds of that. Jarrahdale pumpkin. Jack the Little pumpkin. So actually it was 2 mounds of something else here that did not come up. So we just recently planted that the other day. Small mixed gourds. Actually, I think, I'm not sure. If just one thing came up there and then we just planted some more stuff in that mound. This is, we tried to plant this last year, but it didn't work. But we actually got, I think it was, the 2 mounds. That's what? The green striped Kershaw that we got from Ben Yoder. So actually I planted 2 mounds, that one and that one, and it didn't come up on that one, but it did on this one. And those were the last of the seeds that we had for that. So we can save some seeds off of that, Lord willing. Lou! Spaghetti squash, I got 1, 2, 3 mounds of that. And butternut squash, 1, 2 mounds of that. Moringa pumpkin, 1, 2 mounds. Rouge something pumpkin, 2 mounds. I'm doing a live. Nope. A YouTube live. Yep. Showing in the garden. This is the mastermind behind everything. Mr. Mark.
Faithful to sow the seed, God
Amen. Oh, and I had charged my microphone and I forgot to put it on. I'd never used it before, but hopefully I will someday. Flat white pumpkin, 2 mounds. Zucchini, it looks like 3 mounds of that. And this last row here, we have honey nut winter squash. Looks like 2 mounds of that. Crookneck squash. These first 2 actually, they were straight neck squash mounds, but they did not come up. I think they were old seed. So we replanted it with this honey nut. Nathan Zimmerman gave us some little honey nuts. They look like butternuts, but they look like miniature, and they have like a caramel colored color to them. They have a good taste too. So yeah, those crooknecks, 1, 2, 3 mounds. On the edge, perimeter here, we have blueberry bushes. We've had these bushes for a long time. We had them somewhere else. They weren't doing very good. We transplanted them here. Ground's more fertile over here, but they just have not thrived. We'll get handfuls here and there, but nothing to write home about, as you can see. So I don't know what the problem is. And whenever we find milkweed growing up, we keep it around because that stuff's always getting cut back, and that's what the butterflies like. We have to help out the butterflies because we don't have that many anymore, do we? And this, my friends, is the shed that Jeremiah brought over. I think between him and some of the Locklear young men helped to build this little shed here. We had it, not really doing much with it, thinking that it would be nice someday to make it into a chicken coop. And it took us a long time before we could have chickens. Our neighbor doesn't like chickens. So that was what was holding us back, which it shouldn't have, but it did at the time to keep the peace. And so I guess was it last year? Around June? Yeah, last year. We got this batch of them, but before that, we got 3 originals that Scott Major gave us. Hucklebuckle and Henrietta. And Mark, he put the finishing touches on this thing. He put the roosting bars. We already had an old ladder. And he put some shelf and the nesting boxes are really the shells that came with it. But they don't really use them much. They just like being in the corner, but down there in the corner. So we have 3 eggs here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 1 sitting on them. Nesting. They like this corner. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't have my box. My my basket rather. I think I'm gonna put these here. Let Mark get them with the basket. Brewster? Yes. Brewster was an accident. I don't know a happy accident or not, but all of them were supposed to be females we got from Cackle Hatchery. And Big Mama ended up being Big Daddy. Brewster the Rooster, Brucey, aka Brucey. And you're one of the same breed, a brown leghorn that's very skittish. Yes. So we're just gonna shut this for now. I think. Should I keep the soap? Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the soap. It's getting a little warm. I'm gonna have to put this down. The strawberry patch. Oh, everbearing strawberries. They are so nice. They are so nice. I tell you, that's the way to go. They bloom like normal ones at the same time, but unlike regular ones, they just keep on going past May and all the rest of the year till frost. So I ordered 15. They sent 20. One of them died within a couple of days, I think because of pasty butt, and the rest survived. And that's the first time that we had raised chicks on our own, so I'd say that was very good. It was actually, so we got 5 different varieties. And I think Mark said either one of the Dominiques or one of the barred rock. Because the barred rock and the Dominiques basically look the same, except their comb is a little bit different. And I think the barred rock is a little bit bigger. So we got those stripies, we call them, the barred rocks and the Dominiques. A good heritage breed. I wanted to get good heritage breeds and could fend for themselves, good predator savvy, and good egg layers. And we got the brown leghorn. That's what the rooster is, and some of the others. We got the Rhode Island Reds, the black Australorps, and that's it. They're pretty quiet right now, being camera shy for some reason. I wanted to get them when they were just making a big ruckus, but that wasn't to be for today, was it? So I'll tell you, one Sunday when I was coming home from fellowship meal, got here before Mark did, there was this I've heard this bleating sound. It sounded like kind of a bleating lamb. We don't have any sheep. We don't have any goats, sheep, anything. So I said, oh, what is going on? So I came over here, and lo and behold, there was a baby bear stuck in this fence right here. And at the time, I was thinking it was electrified. This is electric poultry netting, but Mark told me, no, this gate is not electrified. So that was one consolation there. But the poor thing had mange. I was thinking, oh no, where's the mom? So I was beside myself, wondering what is going on. So I called some church people, Ryan, right off the bat, because he's the animal guy, and his brother, Brad. So they ended up showing up on the scene. I called Jody Bart. She's the animal guru of the neighborhood. And she was giving me advice about calling the who I needed to call. And so I made the appropriate phone calls and got them wrapped up in a blanket, extricated from the fence. No, I didn't get a video of it. And put them at the edge of the property. With some food, and was hoping that he would make it. But unfortunately, the next morning, Mark found and passed away. Didn't make it. And Mama's never showed up, so she must have abandoned him. Poor dear. So that was a sad deal. So, talking about passing away, in case you didn't know, my dear beloved Snowball of 20 years passed away 3 weeks and a day from today, April the 30th. During the night, she had a rough last, 2.5 life on and off. She had gotten weak and wasn't eating or drinking, and at some points wasn't able to move around. Stayed in her box a lot. But then other times she'd get up, be walking around, but her back legs were kind of like locking up on her and getting stiff at times. And I carried her a lot, took her outside, and initially I didn't know how long it could go on. I knew she wasn't going to be, not eating or drinking, that she couldn't last but so long. But I tried my best to try her to get to eat or drink something. Got the dropper, manually fed her a little bit, and went to the vet, and about getting blood work, see if it was like diabetes or something like that, something that could be treated. But blood work ended up coming out clear, and they said usually when it comes out clear like that, that might be cancer, and they would have to do further testing to find that out. But you're looking at that long she's lived, and so my screensaver went out, so I don't know how long it's been off. I don't know when. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we're in the backyard. My mom called. I couldn't answer the phone because I'm recording. And hopefully she's watching. I'll find out later. We have fig trees and a great wall persimmon tree. I told Mark it's too close to the house, but there it is. It's actually looking healthier than it's ever been. But those things get very, very big. Very big. Edible landscaping. Delicious, luscious, big fruit. The size of almost the size of a softball. Very beautiful, very sweet. The figs, we got figs last year. I was so happy for it. So we got figs here, figs over there, figs around the side of the house. I'll show you. Another hydrangea bush. Stinking hellebora, I think that's what that is. We have more hydrangeas, peonies, daylilies, mint, spiraea, and our wonderful, well, you can't see the view right now, but anyway, we had trees cleared out several months ago by the tree cutters, Fitzgerald, and so thankful for that. We wanted more, but there's wood that needs to be taken care of. We need to take care of that. In the meantime, we got a new little planting space here. We got potatoes doing very well. He just planted in that row cover some beets that he planted from seed, started from seed rather. Got some onions back there as well. Some corn he planted from seed. Looks like it's doing very well. Another hydrangea bush. This is our little, and I say little, I mean little, greenhouse. So what's left in here is some flowers and looks like maybe cucumbers, I'm not sure. We have some zinnias, calendula, yeah, calendula, bachelor's buttons. Some other odds and ends. Aha, you got the eggs. Some of those were up high and I just put them down low. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. My nice pansies. Another fig. Oh, yeah, I see him. Henrietta, there she is. She was being camera shy before. Got the poultry netting from Premier One. That's been a lifesaver for us. You have to have protection for your animals. Well, poultry, whatever. And electric fence for your garden, you got to have it. A rootin' and a tootin', I'll tell you.
Give it other young girls anything?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, she get my butt in. Pop, pop.
I'm a coming. Oh, there's some broccoli and cauliflower that needs to be harvested. I didn't realize we had so much cauliflower. Did you notice that? I mean, cauliflower. That's why I left it down. I mean, cauliflower. I think you need a knife. Yep, you get one chance at it. You can put it in the trusty bucket.
What?
The cauliflower. Yeah.
What that bucket's
Well, if you leave the leaves on it, I'll have to take the leaves off of it and then protect it. Oh. Well, want me to get a? I can go get a. You know what? Here. I'll go get it. No, keep on looking. Keep on looking.
Run along at night. Pretty chickens on the wall. Get that ground in good shape then.
Yeah.
Put some more beets down there. We need plenty of beets. They store good though.
Yeah.
No bugs. Bugs. I'm gonna go ahead and come back here.
Yeah. We can use those leaves too. Yeah, you can eat them.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can feed them to the chickens too. Yeah.
That'll still go away. The bill's done. More sunlight in it too. Right?
Yeah,
Give it away.
yeah, you can preserve it.
Really? How do you do that?
Different ways. You can dehydrate it, or you can freeze it, or you can can it.
You ever dehydrated it? That'd be a good way.
Yeah,
You have?
yeah.
No, I'm gonna blast us with this stuff. Man, look at that. You believe it?
Mm-hmm.
When did we ever have a salad? Want some of this?
Might as well.
Got in here yesterday and worked around the corner here. Right here and dug your weeds up. Stumps down in here. Put some of this on.
Is that romaine?
I'm not sure. This is variegated multi stuff.
It looks like romaine, actually.
It's your own givens it on. Looks like no.
Mm-hmm.
That's close. Cut that down. Some more. I sure hell do. Good. Got another. Maybe we got too much.
Here. Well, I was hoping that she would have an opening at the farmer's market, but it seems like she's dragging her feet. Yeah. Something about maybe June. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Mm-hmm. Imagine if you went door to door, you could sell some of this stuff.
I'm always going to look for this jar. That's going to be growing. So this year. I love it, different color. Oranges and the reds.
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rainbow.
Huh?
Rainbow.
See, those help grow. There you go. And we ain't even hit out there yet. That thing's low. That garden's loaded.
I'll get some more baskets. go. I got it. I got those 2 cucumbers. Yeah. I think that's where I picked it.
There you go. Not sure what this is. A little piece of it. Yeah. Good. This stuff going down here. Spinach is like, woo, love it. Stuff hot. Red, hey. No idea stuff is that hot.
What?
What's stuff here? Must be curly mustard.
No. No.
Stuff is hot. The deer graveyard there. Big enough bone. I'm being overtaken with weeds and I got in here. Spent not much time pulling them back in the creek. Right. Stuff hot. Stuff hanging on the leaves from. No?
Nope.
Watermelons and stuff? That was hot. Where'd you guys come? Yeah.
Could be.
You know anything about them?
No.
Think so, man, huh?
Mm-mm.
They look like they're not quite here yet, but they're looking. What are you supposed to do with all that?
I guess we'll figure it out.
Never had those. One of them you take it off. You pick your cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Mm-mm.
Put that magnesium on it. It looked like it greened up the other day. Look out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling the plastic back too so we get more water in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not many weeds. You got some stuff out. Get your own YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. You gonna give that to the chickens, or you composting it?
Come on, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little of them.
See any soldier flies yet?
Oh, yeah, some of that. Gloves on, pull in there. Yeah, I'm sure they is. I have to put it around in there.
I take this broccoli.
Throw a handful of it in the pot.
I take this broccoli.
Do what now? Like what, bro?
This broccoli.
Eat that? Yeah, get it. dig that ground up.
Okay.
No sunlight. I'll be around back there.
Well, I think I'm going to bid you adieu. Cheers. God bless you. We love you. Go with God. Bye.
Goodbye.